Hey guys, welcome back to the greatest channel ever. Today I'm showing you guys a brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Reserve. This thing is fully loaded. The interior is amazing looking. The exterior is beautiful. And this is definitely one of the nicest Jeeps we carry. Can't wait to show you guys this. This is the highest end Grand Cherokee you can get at the moment. And this one's coming in at about $70,845. So you get a lot of nice equipment on it. It's got a beautiful leather interior on it, heads-up display. It's got tons of safety features, and yeah, it's just really nice vehicle. 5-year warranty on the powertrain, $336 on everything else. But we'll start up front, guys. These have LED lights on them. They're fantastic lights. I love the LEDs. I love these daytime runners too. And then you'll get up to this grill. The grill is very nice looking, but you guys will notice that it's got a front camera on it. And then over here is your night vision lens. And then a little bit lower we have our forward collision warning sensor there. And we also have some sensors down here too for like parking and stuff like that, park assist. And then we have our lower LED lights too. So really nice looking front end on this Jeep. Wow. This is a custom order. Someone's going to be picking this up. And they're going to be living their best life, let's put it that way. Down here we got a 21-inch wheel. Great looking design. Think it's pretty sharp looking. Looks like the tires are, who makes those? Continental tires. And let's look at our badging. Here's our Grand Cherokee badge. Here's our American flag. Pretty cool looking. Let's take a look at our mirrors. So our mirrors are black, which matches the top, which is pretty cool. Then we've got this little silver trim here. And then you guys will notice that it has a camera right there. So this Jeep has the surround view camera on it, which is pretty cool. 360 camera, I should say. And then let's make our way to the back and take a look and see what we have back here. So this being a Summit Reserve, it's going to have a hitch standard. The hitch is hidden and covered with this cover. So if you remove this cover, there's two little like twisty bolts that you'll just twist to the left slightly, and then this cover comes right off. Then here's our backup camera. So let's open up the rear here. And you guys will notice that we've got a lot of space back here. Lots of space. There's a sub in the back. Here is a button to close the trunk, and also if you press and hold this at a certain height that you want this at, so if we lower this down a little bit and then we press and hold this down, it'll beep a couple times, I believe, and that just set the height. So now anytime you open the lift gate, it'll only open to that height. So let's go ahead and close that. And let's take a look at this interior. Holy cow, this interior is gorgeous. Beautiful looking interior. We've got shades in the second row. We've got this nice wood grain trim, and the color is magnificent. Wow, look at that. Beautiful looking seats. These seats are heated in the second row and cooled. Wow. Here's our dual pane sunroof. Really nice looking. And then you guys will notice that they have the vents built into the pillars now, which is cool. And here's the control for the folks in the second row. So you've got your HVAC controls, you've got a couple chargers, and then your heated and cooled seat switches right there too, which is cool. And let's check out the driver's seat. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Man, that is a great combination. So I guess we'll just start here first. Here's all your switches for your power windows. Here is your adjustments for the mirrors, and then if you rotate this backwards, the mirrors will fold in. There we go. Fold them back out. Here is our switch to turn on the massaging seats. And then we have our memory seats. You guys will notice that there's driver memory seats. Then if we look over here, passenger memory seats too, which is pretty cool. Wow. Look how nice these seats are. Seats are really, really awesome. Okay, so the seats, they have, this can adjust out. So right here, this switch will move that part of the seat in and out, which is cool. And then obviously we have our lumbar and our back, and we can move the seat forward and backward too. And then your steering wheel is power tilt telescope, which is pretty sweet. And this same beautiful leather here is going throughout the vehicle all the way around, which is so nice. The dash is really slick looking too. Let's jump in and take a closer look. All right, let's back the camera out a little bit. So this really nice wood grain trim that is here is also on the steering wheel, which is sweet looking. Then it has this little black finish here. And then we have this really nice stitching too. Man, these guys did a really good job. Great looking steering wheel. And then let's just look at our dash really quick. This vehicle has the MCINTOSH sound package, which is a phenomenal sound package. Then this whole dash is really sweet looking too. They did a really good job. Vents are really attractive looking too. I didn't know vents could be attractive till I started looking at some of these new Jeeps. And this one has the heads-up display, as I had mentioned, so it tells us how fast we're going. Currently doing 0. And here is what the night vision looks like. So there's our night vision camera. We can see somebody walking over there, getting into their car. It's pretty cool. And all right, let's fish through the rest of this real quick. So driver's information center, phone buttons, hang up, etc. That controls this back screen here. So if we take a look, we can surf through the PSI and the tires, start stop tech, fuel economy, gauge summary, oil life, a couple trip odometers. Then you can actually display the navigation system right here also. Okay, and here is the off-road portion. You guys will notice that we're in automatic mode, and then our suspension's set to normal, which is suitable for most conditions. We can adjust that obviously. And then there's no devices connected, no stored messages, heads-up display we can adjust, and then we get back to this screen, which is our night vision. And all right, and then back to our speedometer, which is pretty cool. And we have our adaptive cruise, and we have a regular cruise, and then we also have our active driving assistant. And then up top we have our start-stop technology, we have our lane departure assist, we have our electronic stability control. So lane departure is just going to help keep you in your lane. Electronic stability control is actually going to help brake you if it starts sensing slippage and whatnot. And then you have your sensors to turn off the backup sensors or the parking sensors, because this one has front. And then you also have your button which you can press to turn on the parking assistance. And then this last one is the passenger screen. We can turn that on and off too. So this vehicle has that passenger screen, which is pretty sweet. And right now, let's see here. If we want to just look here, you can see there's the map, and then there's the adjustments. You can do a lot of different things with the passenger screen, like watch movies and stuff too, which is pretty cool. And then we get to the 10.1 touchscreen radio. And let's exit this part of the radio. And let's see here. Let's go to our normal setup for the radio, and you guys can see we've got a home button, media, which is going to be for like Bluetooth or radio, and then you have your comfort kind of center, which is like your HVAC stuff, so we can adjust like the heating and cooling. We can turn our heated and cooled seats on if we wanted to, and then the passenger side for that as well. Then we have GPS powered by TomTom. So great GPS system. I personally like to use the Apple CarPlay still though, but TomTom I think is a really nice system. And then we have our phone system, which we can pair up to, I believe, 8 phones, if not more. And then this is our vehicle center, so we can turn on and off that passenger screen. We can turn on our cameras and make adjustments there too, which is pretty cool. And then moving down, we have a few different options here. We have our cooled seats, heated seats. We can turn those off. Here's our heated steering wheel. Here is my driver's side, passenger side temperature control switches, fan power, and then where that fan is actually actively blowing, face, legs, etc. Just turn it off because I'm kind of getting hot. Volume switch, tuner switch right there too. And then you have a wireless charger right here, and then a few other charging ports as well. And then you have an HDMI plug-in for that passenger screen so you can watch movies. But pretty cool. And then we have a few other settings here. We have our select terrain. We can make adjustments with this switch. It just toggles up and down. And then we have our height adjustable suspension, the Quadralift, which we can toggle up and down and switch through that as well, which is pretty cool. And then here's our shifter. And then we also have our hill descent control for off-roading and our 4 low. And you guys can see here's our cup holders. They can be covered up, which is pretty sweet. And then here's our key. It says Jeep on the back. And then here's the front of it. Unlock, lock, remote start, and then our trunk. And it just kind of slides right into this little center spot, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's a complete walkthrough on this vehicle. There might have been a few things that I missed. Well, let's show you guys the engine compartment, okay? Let's open that up. And let's check out the engine compartment. Let's go to 1. Beautiful Jeep. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you guys will notice it's got the 3.6 V6 on it. And everything has been put together pretty well. Really not much more room for anything else. But they do offer this vehicle in a 5.7 V8 engine also. But yeah, drive's great, performance is great, styling's great. Altogether, I think just a really, really sweet vehicle. A definitely must check out before you pull the trigger on a high-end luxury SUV. These are great vehicles, so hopefully that helped you guys out. And subscribe to the channel and like the video if you don't mind. See you guys next time.